Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to give you guys some Christmas table decorations ideas. As you'll see here, I already have the centerpiece done. A little backwards for me. I normally have a tendency to do my centerpiece last, but I went ahead and I did it first just because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. But we're just going to jump right into this. I'm going to show you how I made this, and then we're going to go ahead and get the rest of our table set. Please keep in mind that when you watch these are suggestions for you guys, and I know that you might not like, you might want more red or you might want a different color. So these are just to give you an idea to where then you can turn them into your own ideas. All right, so hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and let's get started. Okay, the big guy helped me out. He was trimming a tree, and so ta-da, I had a log. And so I forgot to film myself actually putting the actual holes that I put in the good log, and this was me filming myself just practicing. And look guys, I have my house slippers on. Yeah, it took a while to get those clean. And then a big thank you to my neighbor who brought home this awesome greenery. They had trimmed a tree, and he knows how much I like to craft. And so I just started off, as you can see here, this is the one that I actually put the candles in. And I'm just using the fresh greenery all across the bottom so I can just kind of fill it in and help make it a little bit more full. Okay, so on top of the real greenery, I'm just using some fake greenery. These are picks that I got from Walmart, and that just really, makes it look a little bit better and just kind of fills it all in. And then this year, oh my goodness, orange garland is all the rage. And so I decided to make my own, and I just sliced up an orange, and then you'll see here that I just end up putting it on a tray, and I cook it in my oven at 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 hours and just dry them out, and it adds so much cuteness to this. As you can see here, I'm just using some jute, and I'm just using a cinnamon stick just to give it a little extra holiday feel. These are the buck picks that I got in my Walmart haul, and I originally was going to use them on my skinny tree that's here in the dining room because, it's a deer theme, but oh my goodness, they were way too big for that tree, and ta-da! This was like perfect for the centerpiece. Alright, so you're going to be asking, why is she using raspberries on a Christmas centerpiece? Well, I wanted a pop of red, and the raspberries are going to come into play in the Christmas drink that we're going to have, and I'm not a huge fan of cranberries, and so I didn't want to waste money and buy them just to put them on here. So I was like, you know what? Look how cute this looks. I'm totally going with it. Okay, something a little different for me this year is we are only going to be setting a table for 4. I'm sure a lot of you are all having issues with being able to get together for Christmas this year. So I'm actually only setting my table for 4 because that's all we're gonna have this year. But that's okay. Feels a little small, but hey, just because it's small does not mean it has to be lazy. We're still gonna put a lot of really cute effort into this and just make it so nice. So to begin with, because as you know, if you saw my other videos, I have a deer theme going on in this dining room. And so kind of a rustic thing. Obviously you saw the horns, the buck horns on the centerpiece. So My charger that I'm using is a wood charger to kind of stick with the rustic feel of the table. And as you saw before, I have this really pretty deer fur table runner. And so that is the only thing I'm gonna place down. I'm not gonna do a tablecloth because I really like the wood of my table. So next up, we're gonna add this charger. Okay, and if you're wondering where I got these, this was an awesome find that I found last year at Dollar General for $1, and I haven't seen them since then, so I won't be able to link that. So next up, the plates that I'm gonna use this year for Christmas are these really pretty black plates. This is Hearth and Hand from Target. I love the quality of these, and so this is the plate that I'm gonna use next. Okay, next up, the napkin is actually gonna go down. We're gonna do it a little different this year. And so I got these from Hobby Lobby. I love it. This is just a black and green and white checkered. I feel like it really goes with our kind of nature theme that we have going on here. And so this is gonna go down next. Oh my. Somebody's being a little bit too much of a perfectionist. Move on, Leslie. Next up on top of that, we're gonna add our salad plate. I think these are so pretty. They're kind of the star of the show besides the centerpiece. And I got these at Hobby Lobby. And so we're gonna place that over top of the napkin that we put sideways. Okay, I really debated here on what color silverware I was gonna use. I did end up deciding to go with black. I couldn't make up my mind. I have a choice of like black, gold, and then of course a normal silver. And I tried all three kinds. And the gold really had a nice pop, but I went ahead and decided to go with the black because it just kinda, you know me, I like that neutral color. For us, I'm not gonna set a formal table. I'm going to put a fork on the left side and a knife and a spoon on the right side, because it's gonna be pretty casual. So if you want to set yours more formal, please do so. For me, we're gonna make it nice, but we're not gonna get too fancy. Okay, next up we're gonna add our mini salt and pepper shakers. This is the best invention in the world for people who are salt lovers like me. I am a saltaholic, and so I always feel like such a pest when I'm like asking for people to pass the salt to me. So I love to set these, you know, individually in front of your plate so you just have it and you don't have to worry about asking. So I highly recommend these. Okay, something super fun we're gonna put on our table this year, since we, you know, cut our log and everything. I kind of got a little log thing happening here. I hope you guys can see this. And it just holds two little tea lights, and this is gonna set in front of each person's plate, just to give you a little extra added ambiance. I thought about trying to make this the nameplate, maybe adding their name to it, but man, it's pretty rough. I don't know if that would actually stick. Probably not. So, but these are so adorable. I've been waiting to use these for Christmas, and so let's put them up next. I think I'm gonna switch and do like opposites like that, and then the two glasses in the middle. And I know that's not traditional, but it just gives a more cohesive feel to the way the table lays out. I like that much better. Okay, and to finish off this table, just to give it a little extra something, I got a couple more things we're gonna put on. I went and I printed on my Cricut these cute little like dinner menus, and so I just have a little block of wood that has a little holder. Just gonna set those on here. And on top of that, I have these really pretty wine bottles that light up that have deer on it, and they're just gonna kind of round out the table.